Hi, welcome to Guitar Time. I'm Robert Noel, the blues scale. Okay, well, you've learned the major scale, the minor scale, and the dominant scale. The blues scale is not a 7-tone scale like your other scales, a 6-tone scale. So let's examine it. Let's start with the root note, the first note, just like your minor scale. We're starting on a root, but with first finger, right? Just like minor. Root. Then we're going to the fourth finger, a step and a half away to C, from A to C. So there's our minor third, just like in the minor scale. But we don't have a major second. We are omitting that, like we have a major second in the major and the dominant and the minor scale, but not in the blues scale. Then we go to the first finger. We got a perfect fourth. We have a perfect fourth in all of your other scales. Then we have that very special tone, the tritone. This is the tone that makes the blues scale unique. Then we go minor third, perfect fourth, tritone, and then right next to the tritone is the perfect fifth. So you've got one. You've got a minor third, C. D is your perfect fourth. E flat is your tritone. E is your perfect fifth. And then finally, we have your minor 7, or I've called the dominant 7. Then we're back to root. Then we're back to minor third. And then we go to the perfect fourth. Then we have a tritone, that unique tone. Then your perfect fifth, your dominant 7 or minor 7, and then root. So we got root, minor 7, perfect fifth, tritone, perfect fourth, minor third, root, minor 7, perfect fifth, tritone, perfect fourth, minor third, root. Finger wise, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 1. Our roots in the same place as always, with first, third, and first finger. Minor thirds, we've got 2 perfect fourths as well, 2 tritones as well, and then perfect fifths, 2 of them, 2 dominant 7s or minor 7s. So we need to see that. So once again, that tritone, some people would call that a flat 5. And when you see a chord that says A7 flat 5, then that means we've got to have that tritone in the chord. So a lowered perfect fifth is a tritone. A raised perfect fourth, sharped perfect fourth, is also a tritone. So you could see that it has that tone. Someone might refer to a sharp 4 or a flat 5, and they mean the tritone. Yes, I like the word tritone. So it's a great scale. You want to move it all around the place. You want to move it in all the keys like you do the other scales. And you want to get proficient at it. Down, up picking, right? And you want to be able to actually, what would be good is just to pick a pitch and sing the pitches, because you can't count it like you normally would. So you might go just pick a pitch, a vowel sound. I'm going to move it down to G blues scale. A little easier for me there. If I was to scat, this is called scatting. Scat means you kind of jam. You just improvise. And I'm going to improvise and scat just off that blues scale. So I'm having fun. I'm having a riot with that scale. You can usually always kind of hear when someone's jamming on a blues scale, because what does it have? It has in common, of course, the roots, the minor third from the minor scale. It has the perfect fourth and perfect fifth from all of the scales. It has the minor seven or dominant seven from the dominant seven scale and the minor scale. And then it has that unique tritone that builds tension. So when I say tension, listen, if I play the scale, bum, 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 oh, it feels like, yikes. It builds tension. So when we really learn to solo and improvise, it's an art form called, in music, tension and release. We build tension, we release tension. We release tension, we build tension. It goes both ways. So as I hit that perfect fourth, I go to the tritone and it builds tension. If I go back from the tritone to the fourth, it releases the tension. If I go from the tritone up to the fifth, it kind of releases the tension. So tension and release. That's the art. When you hear a great saxophone solo, organ, guitar solo, whatever instrument. Tension and release. Flute solos. Listen to classical music, jazz, blues. Tension and release. It's what it's all about. So when I get up here and I go minor third, fourth, I hit that tritone, I'm building tension. Tritone to a fifth. So you can hear the tension and release. It's really cool. Blues scale is a lot of fun. And of course, you're going to hear a lot of blues guitar players, the great Kings and B.B. Kings and some of the greats. Some of them, Albert Collins, pretty much didn't understand a lot about all the other scales so much. But blues scale, all the blues players, blues singers, blues saxophone players, guitar players, keyboard players, all got an ear for that blues scale, because you know that blues scale has got that tension and release that just kind of is happy and sad and happy and sad. The next things that we start to do with the blues scales, we start to learn what notes to bend and vibrato, and we start bringing technique, guitar technique. That's the great thing about guitar. Hey, we can bend these strings and manipulate them. Where a keyboard player, not so much, unless you got a synthesizer, and then you can do all the great things, copy guitar players, right? So the blues scale's wonderful. Just take your time, enjoy it, work on it, and now you've got 4 scales to compare. You've got to compare them, see the similarities and the differences. Be consistent with your playing, move them around, play the different octaves, and have fun practicing. Yeah, make it fun.